All right. So the first step, if you're trying to get on a budget with your travel, you still need to go places, is to create a business account. I hinted at this earlier in the episode. Excuse me. This is a really key thing. There's two different frequent flyer accounts that you have, and we're going to focus on airlines. There's the frequent flyer number, which you saw my frequent flyer number. So the frequent flyer number, where it's just like, it's not like a social security number. It's not a secret thing. Again, I just showed mine earlier in the episode. But you put that in when you book a ticket, and then when you fulfill that particular flight, then you get the points for it. That frequent flyer number is tied to your status. So when I had elite status earlier on Delta, or way back in the day when I had executive platinum, I think that's what it was called, on American Airlines, then they actually will show you certain seats that aren't available to people that don't have status, et cetera, et cetera. You might be able to have a little bit of a heavier bag. You might get a drink free when you're on the plane. All those different perks, you're probably familiar with those. What you might not know is that there's a whole separate program for all the major carriers. The big three, as well as, I'm thinking of the Kendrick lyric. It's like, not the big three, it's the big me. But there are three big ones that have this, but so do some of the smaller ones. I believe Alaska has them. I don't think Southwest does, but I have some relatives that fly Southwest a lot. They probably have a business version of that. But it's available to us. Not just, again, similar to Navin, the sponsor of this episode, it's available to us. Like, so you don't have to be this big corporation. You can be just a few degrees higher than a solopreneur and have other people flying for you that are part of your business, your assistants, whatever. And then you can go ahead and sign up for this. The three different ones for the big three are Delta, which is, my one right now. Again, all the travel episodes, I'm always talking about Delta. I love them as a carrier, and I think they're fantastic. I've been on Delta Business for quite a while. Yeah, but they have Delta Business. There's United Business, and there's American Airlines, of course. American Business, not American Business, not the country, but the airline. What's great about these is, and all the links are below if you missed it, are two different things. First of all, you're able to set up this whole different frequent flyer program based on your business flights. So if I'm flying and I happen to buy tickets for my partner and my kids and all that stuff, then it's like, yeah, I might have a credit card and might get points from that. But other than that, I'm just getting points for whatever my thing is, right? So whatever Damon Brown is flying on, that's what I get points for in the traditional thing. With the business program, you actually get points for when you and or other people within your organization, people that are working with you or for you, are actually flying. Those perks, they get individual perks, that's an opportunity, but you're also getting perks because you are the business owner, you are the one in charge. If you happen to have a big enough business where you have a travel manager, or that kind of thing, someone who organizes that stuff, that would be their role. But there's a certain amount of points that come back to the organization. The second thing is that those points aren't just, I get a certain amount and I can get a free ticket to Dubai or whatever. Dubai seems to be the theme today. But it's not just that. It's also these other perks that don't cost as many of these particular business points. So it could be a drink coupon. It could be an upgrade from main cabin to Comfort Plus, which is, of course, the Delta version of it. But kind of that space between coach and first class, it might be X amount of business points, and then you're able to upgrade them. Doesn't cost you anything. There's no fees. Done. And in fact, that's number 3. All these programs are free, so you can join them like right now. The requirements for them are all different. Some of them, and they're always changing, some of them require you to have at least 3 or so other people that are flying with you to be considered a business. And it could be your assistant, it could be someone that helps you with your business. It doesn't have to be strictly an employee, but someone that's involved with your business. You also sometimes need to verify that you actually have a business, whether that's a EIN number or giving your website or whatever, but it's relatively smooth. Even when I had a smaller business than I have today, I was able to join these programs. It's absolutely worthwhile. And you can actually add this business number, which again, it's a separate number. You can add this business frequent flyer number to your regular flights, to your business flights. And so you're getting your regular frequent flyer points, and then you're getting your business frequent flyer points, and it doesn't cost anything extra. So take advantage of that. If you're going to be flying all around the country and you're going to be doing all this stuff, in my case, back in the day, flying all around the world to different places, if you're going to do that, you might as well maximize your miles. Again, shout out to Brian Kelly again over at the Points Guy. But it's the way, as they used to say, of double dipping. You're taking one flight, but you're getting the equivalent of twice as many points for it, twice as many miles. And as I think it was last year where I did a little bit more traveling, because with us sheltering in place, I'm just starting to get back into traveling. I think it was last year where my business points like really added up. And I wasn't even checking on them. I'm like, oh, okay. And I was able to use those for different things for my business. So it really comes in handy. That would be my first number one tip. Do it right now. Do it right now. All the links are below. If there's one like Alaska or Southwest, or I think JetBlue might have one, just go to their website and see if they have it. I couldn't list all of them here, but majority of the major ones have it, and definitely the big three have it as well. We are talking about business travel on a budget. How are you budgeting your business travel? How are you maximizing your points? And have you set up a business account already? Have you set up a business account with the airlines? I think some of the hotels have it as well. I'd love to hear your comments. I'm entrepreneurial coach Damon Brown. You're watching Bring Your Worth. I come to you every Wednesday at 1:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Vegas time. You subscribe for free and on all the platforms, either the link below or follow, check in, whatever they're calling nowadays. I spend so little time on social media compared to other things that they keep changing names. I'm like, I don't know. But you know what button to hit, and then you'll be seeing this mug, once or twice a week as we go forward. So number one, you want to go and create a business account. Please do that. Let me know if you've already done that, and give me some game. Maybe there's some insight that I have that you have that I don't have. Love to hear more about that.